Okay, I'm going to highlight a few plays. We're going to jump around a little bit here on Michigan's second possession. Um, I want to, on this play, we're going to watch, and you know what? These guys deserve some fireworks. Kobe McKenzie right here and Kendall Daniels right here. So watch, like, this is the coaches showing these guys what to look for and these guys recognizing it in real time. So watch this play here. I want to see something. Okay, so Kobe McKenzie, of course, he sees the ball. He's chasing. He sees this guy. Why would this guy come and pick him up? Should be the first thing he's thinking. He's not in this play. Michigan does not expect him to make this play on the backside. That he's a dead player is the way they're going to look at that. So why is this guy blocking him? Because, and look at him. He immediately flattens. He's like, no, something's wrong here. Daniels reads Underwood, and they both are wide. It's, again, I get that it's a little bit flashy, but it's not the kind of play everybody notices, but it's smart football. It's two guys who have played a ton of football. Kobe, obviously, at Oklahoma. Kendall Daniels for 3 years at Oklahoma State. These guys know what they're looking at. And even, McCauley's a former quarterback. Even if he wants to throw this ball, you've got, I believe that's Cortland Guillory out there in coverage on Underwood. So, and again, it doesn't look like that's what the plan really was for McCauley, though I think that's probably something they've got in the playbook. I just don't think that was the call there. So I just think that's pretty interesting. Okay, they got a big play to McCauley here. All right, this one, I believe our man Donnie Hazelwood, man I owe a lot to, good guy, always helps me a ton. Watch him here as Link tries to block him up, and PJ is having absolutely none of it. And I know Teddy singled him out for his run defense. Here's some of it right here. Just watch him extend his arms, then gets rid of him, rips it, and it just no gain. Maybe a loss. Like, you can't play that better as defensive end, the way he gets underneath that guy. And again, guys, we're talking about, I assume by now, a lot of you, if you've been to an OU game, if you've seen him anywhere, PJ Adebawore is a large guy, and he's very long. So for him to get underneath this guy and jack him up a little bit, like look at the leverage here. He's underneath him right here, for those who can't quite spot it, and gets underneath him, and then watch him here. He's going to rip that right arm right underneath him. Boom, rips him, gone. Like, love it. Just love that. That's a guy putting himself on the field. All the stuff we've talked about with PJ, that guy plays. If you play football like that, you play. And that's a nice one. I wanted to single that out a little bit. And really, I think he ended up making the play. It's a little tough to see, with the pile. But, I mean, again, you've got David Stone, you got Grayson Halton, Kobe, Kip, Peyton Bowen. Peyton Bowen was, the more I'm watching this, I'm like, man, he was in on a lot of stuff. I don't think I gave him a great grade, and I think I may end up regretting that a little bit. I think he played better than I gave him credit for. Okay, so here you got second and long. Oh, that's not nice. I know people love the Josh making noises that they've never heard before. That's a Josh. I mean, oh, man. Borderline impressed that Justice Haynes just popped up. That's a nasty hit from a guy who's 6'3", 240, and can move. I mean, this is what we heard about all offseason, and I fully admit I was a little skeptical. And I'm torn about saying that because I loved Kendall Daniels in high school. This is the guy I thought he was going to be, But I'd seen him at Oklahoma State. He had not played like that for most of his career. And you get him with a guy like Brent Venables, and all of a sudden that dude starts making plays all over the place. That's just not a coincidence, people. And if I'm OU, I'm pointing that out to every recruit that was there this weekend. And guys, there were tons of them. If you are not on Sooner Scoop, you need to be reading the updates. They are everywhere. OU had a hell of a weekend. So, yeah, just super, super impressive. Yeah, poor God. I felt bad for Samaj Morgan. He tried to get up. He's trying to tough it out, but boy, he got whacked a little bit there. Reggie Powers is like the definition of a hammer looking for a nail. Like he wants to hit something. He could have gotten flagged there. He could have. And I mean, poor Samaj Morgan, man. That's somebody needs to hold that dude up. Let him. Yeah, I mean, look, you can tell even now he's not right. Somebody's got to grab him, or at the very least, say, "Stop running, man. Just walk." He just gets crunched here by Peyton and Heineke. Excuse me, Reggie Powers and Heineke. Oh, and Heineke. We'll talk about that. But yeah, so again, had a little bit of an offensive compilation. Wanted to do a little bit of defense there.